What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Silos Film Club. Thank you for clicking on my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about some movie news. We do have some news for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Talking about the screens that they're going to be using for the film when it releases in theaters. We're also going to be talking about the possible two actors that are being eyed for the Miami Vice remake. Who are these actors, guys? There are two hot names right now in Hollywood. And then we're also going to be talking about it. Welcome to Derry. I just finished watching the first episode. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this first episode. But before we get started, guys, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you guys do not miss a beat on any of the movie news. All right, guys, our very first talking, we'll be talking about that, Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's a lot of news coming out for this film back to back. Almost every day there's something new about this film, but, we just got the word that, Spider-Man Brand New Day is not going to get an IMAX release, which is a big bummer for myself because I love watching movies in IMAX. Not saying that I don't watch them other than IMAX on a different format, but I love watching IMAX a lot. I like watching that big screen, sitting back and, getting every little inch of this world that, filmmakers bring us to. But I'm going to give you guys, read to you guys the article of IMDb and what they had to say. So according to IMDb, Spider-Man Brand New Day won't get an IMAX release next summer. Here's why. Spider-Man fans expecting to see Tom Holland swing at IMAX next summer may be disappointed. Spider-Man Brand New Day will not get an IMAX release in 2026, according to the recently revealed IMAX slate shared on the X by Culture. IMAX 2020 slate, pick that was posted by Culture Crave. We'll get to that pick later, maybe. The summer schedule shows the Odyssey, directed by Christopher Nolan, will occupy all of IMAX screens from July 17 to August 14. This epic action film is the first to be shot entirely on IMAX on 70mm cameras, giving it the technical edge and unique visual experience that demands full IMAX coverage. Other movies on the 2026 IMAX. What does this mean? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and would this affect the film and what I would rather it to be on IMAX and push it to another day. I don't think so. I don't think this film is going to be affected by Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. Same thing with Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie. I'm almost 100% positive. Don't quote me on this. When Oppenheimer and Barbie came on the exact same day, Barbie was not released on IMAX. I think only in Dolby Pictures theaters, and Oppenheimer was on IMAX. If you guys don't know, IMAX is a 70mm screen. Doesn't mean that every movie that's been released on IMAX is shot entirely on IMAX. This is the first film that's shot on IMAX, The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan, and he gets first dips on everything. I don't think this is gonna hurt the film at all. Especially for a Spider-Man film. I'm not saying that Spider-Man, fans are not like cinephile fans or don't know anything about movies. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying that I don't think someone's gonna be like, oh, this is not on IMAX, I'm not going to watch it in theaters. Of course not. This is Spider-Man. This is Tom Holland. This is Brand New Day. This is a rebirth of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I don't think this is going to affect the film at all. I'm still going to go watch it. And then the next day, I'm going to go watch the Odyssey or vice versa. But yeah, guys, what are you guys feeling about Spider-Man Brand New Day not getting an IMAX release in theaters when it releases next year in 2026? All right, guys, for our next topic of the day, we're going to be talking about the remake of Miami Vice that is directed by Joseph Kosinski. He did the Tron Legacy. He did Top Gun Maverick. And I think he's the one that did the Formula One movie. I love Top Gun Maverick. Tron Legacy. I like the soundtrack more than anything. Formula One was a fun movie. I think I enjoyed it a lot because I actually worked Formula One. I got to experience Formula One in person. Before that, I was not crazy into Formula One, and I think this movie, Formula One, has some issues in the film. But overall, guys, they are talking about who are they going to be casting. We've heard different rumors. The first rumor that I had heard, was Aaron Pierre, that's casted as Green Lantern, and as well as Glenn Powell. And then the names that they're about to talk about right now, this is what I've been hearing for a while, but now it's being confirmed that these two actors, Austin Butler, hot name in Hollywood right now, and also Michael B. Jordan are going to be the two actors that are being eyed right now for, the role in Miami Vice. Miami Vice has been remade once. It's an original film, but it's been made once with Jamie Foxx and also with Jamie Foxx and also with Colin Farrell. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm crazy into Miami Vice. My favorite buddy cop movie is Lethal Weapon, but these movies you have to cast two characters that have great chemistry, and Michael B. Jordan is a very charismatic, actor, and I think he can pull a role like this. And Austin Butler, phenomenal actor. I love anything this guy does. Everything he brings the heat for every film that this guy is in. But I'm gonna give you guys the article from the Hollywood Reporter. Austin Butler in talks to star in Miami Vice remake with Michael B. Jordan. Austin Butler talks to play Sonny Crockett in director Joseph Kosinski's planned adaptation of the 1980s NBC series that Law Johnson originated the role. The Hollywood Reporter reported earlier this week that Michael B. Jordan is in talks to portray fellow Miami undercover detective Ricardo Rico Tubbs, which was Philip Michael Thompson's role in the show. The new project has a script from Eric Warner Singer and Dan Gilroy. I've heard that name before. Krasinski, who directed this year's F1, produces the adaptation of Dylan Clark's The Batman. Okay. All right, the Miami movie is set to be inspired by the show's pilot episode, the first season, and is set to explore the glitz and the corruption of mid-80s Miami. Universal has scheduled a film for the theatrical release on August 6, 2027. Shooting is set to begin next year. Anthony Yorkovich created the original Miami Vice series that premiered in September 1984 and ran for 5 seasons. The show became a culture touchstone for the decade and is known for a character pastels heavy and sock-free fashion sense. That's awesome. I actually did not know that this was a show. My apologies, but yeah. So the original is the show, and I know they remade it with not Michael. Why am I saying Michael Fox? Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell. I've actually watched that movie. I'm like whatever about it, to be honest. I'm like they both were great in it. They have great chemistry, but I'm whatever about that movie. But I like how they're going back to the 1980s, kind of basing it off of that Miami. The directors. I like the director they're doing. I think he's meant for these kind of films, action-packed. But I think what's going to be key for this film is the chemistry between Austin Butler and Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is a very charismatic character, and I think this is what they're going to go based off if they catch these two characters. If not, they're going to start switching actors until they eventually get two actors that get that chemistry right. But overall, guys, I think this is a great choice. My favorite choice. I like this choice better than previously. I know Aaron Pierre was in talk. Glenn Powell, too, as well. But Aaron Pierre is already doing somewhat similar with Lanterns. He's playing kind of a buddy cop, scenario with Lanterns, with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. So I think there's something completely different. But let me know, guys, how you guys are, annoyed for sequels. I know some people hate sequels, and not sequels, remakes and stuff like that. Or do you guys think this is a great idea with these great actors? If not, what other actors would you pick for the remake of Miami Vice? All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys my reaction and review for the first Welcome to Derry episode that premiered, I believe, was last Sunday. Banger of an episode. Very, very banger of an episode. I thought I was going to, not like it because I was very skeptical on this. I thought it was going to be more of an origin story, but no, this takes place 27 years from the original It Chapter 1. It is directed by Andy Muschietti that did the first two It movies. He did Mama, and he also directed The Flash. But yeah, this follows, this group of kids pretty much trying to figure out what happened to the friend that went missing. This kid goes missing, and they have really iconic, pretty cool moments. Starting off the show. This show is very gruesome, very disgusting right when it starts, and it does not hold back any punches, which I genuinely love. It kind of gave me a feel of Alien Earth when it came to like the gruesome stuff. Not saying that it makes you feel like it's the exact same show or anything like that, but how gruesome it is not pointy punches. Pretty much, it also makes you feel a little bit of a Stranger Things. These kids' dynamics are pretty good. My downfall maybe is the kids' acting are not the best. There is a kid named Phil. That reminds me of the character that is in It. It reminds me a lot of that character in It Chapter 1. It kind of felt like it was rehashing that. Don't expect too much of It the Clown in the first episode because you're not going to see him really. But it still sets it up really good. It also follows Leroy. He is I think an army pilot that comes in to this base, and he's on a secret mission. You know, he was saying here to do the secret mission for the, you know, Air Force. I think it's the Air Force. Might have that wrong. The Air Force. And, you know, they're trying to, you know, there's also some tension there between, you know, the soldiers and him because he's a newcomer. And yeah, guys, this show is great. I think you guys should definitely give this a watch, especially when I'm done during the Halloween spooky season. Well directed. It looks beautiful. Camera movement is great. I like this a lot. I'm liking this a lot more than It Chapter 2. We're only in one episode. I was not crazy fan of It Chapter 2, but I do believe that this, you know, this dynamic of the kids it's very infectious. The body kill for this film is crazy too. I'm not gonna give it too much spoilers, but we do have a crazy creature that pops up. Not gonna show you, not gonna tell you how, but this baby flying creature. And the first time I saw this thing show up, I jumped. Like I was in my couch and I jumped backwards at least one or 2 feet. That scared the hell out of me. And I think this little baby creature is a pretty cool addition to this It franchise because, you know, you do not see It the Clown in this episode, but this makes up for it a lot. And it has a lot of kills already in this first episode, but you guys should definitely get It Derry. It Welcome to Derry. Episode 1, a chance, and it does have a second episode that airs on Halloween night. If you guys are not doing anything on Halloween night, maybe after done trick or treating, you should definitely get It Welcome to Derry, episode 2, a chance. So that is it, guys, for my movie news and the review for It Welcome to Derry. If I miss anything in any of those topics, write down below. We can sit down and discuss in the comment sections. But that is it for your boys, Silos. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.